3-year, $15 million for Geno Stone. Let's talk about it because we have ourselves now a brand new safety, the pair with Tyson Anderson and joined with Dax Hill and Jordan Battle. Geno Stone, very similar, I feel like, contract-wise to Nick Scott, but I have a lot more hope in Geno Stone than Nick Scott. Geno Stone is coming off of a fantastic last season. 7 interceptions total last season. An absolute animal. Started 11 of 17 games. He was a absolute freaking beast. So this is not like a Nick Scott thing where it's like, he played 1 year of okay football. He became a starter and that was it. No. Geno Stone absolutely balled out. And to be honest, 3-year, $15 million, it's not bad. $5 million a year for a backup safety that could be a starter in some capacity. This is not a bad signing at all. It's actually a really good signing. Now, if you look at his past, he's played a lot. It's not like this guy is, obviously not 100% a starter every single year, but he started 1 game in 2021, played 15 games as a backup, 17 games as a backup, 17 games, but he did go ahead and start some games. So it's not like this guy is like he's been a starter in the league for a while, but that's okay. He's a young safety. He's only 25 years old, and we signed him to a 3-year contract. So he's going to play at a very high level for the next 3 years, and he's right in his prime. This is exactly when you want to get a guy like this, is when he's in the peak of his prime. He's coming off a great season. You're not overpaying. That's a major thing here. You're not crazy overpaying for him. You're giving him a good value, a good amount of money. I love this signing. I really do. And it's funny because, we got Mike Hilton from the Steelers. Cheeto might go over to the Steelers this offseason. It works out pretty damn well, Hey, how do you beat the AFC North? Go ahead and get more assets from the AFC North. You want to, get players that can play at a high level in the AFC North? Well, just go over to the AFC North and get them. Why not? What's the point of, going elsewhere when you need to get someone who's tough enough to play at a high level in the AFC North? These are the guys, the AFC North players. So I love this. I really, really do. The problem, right, and that's the only problem, because he's a great player. He's an amazing coverage guy, but he sucks in run defense. And if you know what we love to do with our safeties, is we love to do run defense. But at the same time, listen, he sucks in run defense. He was only a starter for 1 year. A true starter for 1 year. Let's see what he can do in loose defense. I have faith he can get it done in loose defense. Because right now, really all we have, and there's been talks about, even Lou himself talking about Dax Hill being moved to like maybe a different spot on the defense, maybe like a cornerback spot, because the fact he's a great coverage guy, but he can't really play run defense, and he's not really that good in run defense. And we like to put our safeties, when we had Von Bell and Jesse Bates, we like to put our safeties in the box and shut down the run, which right now, the possibility we bring back Von Bell. Just a little side note here, especially with the fact that we might trade T. Higgins. Well, why not just bring back as many assets as possible? Lou said it this offseason. He said, you can't have too many assets here. You got as many assets as you can have. But anyway, though, so maybe we do that. Again, like I said, there's so many different options here. All I know is we're about to have one of the best defenses next season. I'm not saying that we're like, okay, let's think of this logically, right? If we have an amazing defense and we shut down teams, right? We're going to draft a right tackle in the NFL draft that's going to protect Joe Burrow. I would like to also sign other players in free agency to protect Joe Burrow. But if we get a tight end, we figure that out. Even if we trade away T. Higgins, He wants to be traded. We could potentially get a high draft pick, get somebody else. Maybe, I know it's crazy to say this, if we can get Brock Bowers, get Brock Bowers. If we can't, maybe that Brian Thomas Jr. guy who we talked about, I don't want to draft in any way, but if T. Higgins wants to leave, he's an amazing LSU wide receiver, and he destroyed the combine. So maybe we trade up, get, an offensive lineman with the early pick. 18th pick, we get Brian Thomas Jr. Now we have him on the outside. Chuck Sizzle in the slot. Rotation with Yoshi. Fix the offensive line. And now we have one of the best defenses in the league. Things are going to get a little bit, scary for us. So, and again, you can see also for Geno Stone, 55.3 run defensive grade in 2022. So again, like I said, listen, in the system he was in with the Ravens defense, they had a lot of great players. They really did. And with them having a lot of great players, they're able to kind of maneuver around a little bit when it comes to, players don't have to do too much. McDonald was a great defensive coordinator. He's now the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. So there were ways to get around, They maneuver players around. That's what I'm trying to say. So I think he'll be great for us. I really do. When Nick Scott got signed last offseason, I was very disappointed. You guys remember my video? I was very disappointed because I said that it doesn't make any sense to sign Nick Scott when Taylor Rapp was available, and I think Taylor Rapp was a better player. This makes perfect sense. You're getting yourself a young, in his prime, coming off a great season, safety, and you're getting a position that you really need desperately, right? Because you have a lot of young guys at that position. But what you get here is you get a guy who can fill in and develop with those said guys. So, especially after losing Jesse Bates and Von Bell. This is a W signing, especially for how much money. I always say, depending on the price tag. How much does it cost? And if the guy, everyone's a yes, depending on the price tag. This is a complete W. I know not everyone's going to think that. I saw on Twitter already from people who are kind of not always 100% on the board with this. I think it's a great signing. I think it's a great W. Again, like I said, you want to stop teams in the AFC North. You want to be successful in the AFC North. Go get the AFC North. Hey, listen, this guy's played at a high level with the AFC North, and that's exactly what we need here, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.